What is up, everybody? It is Alex from Heavy New York here at Aftershock Festival 2022. We are here with Sam of the Bobby Lees. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's so great to have you here. The newest album is Bellevue. Was this just picking up where you left off after Skin Suit in terms of songwriting, or was this meant to be kind of like or were you stepping into more uncharted territory for this album?
Kind of a mix. I had started writing some new stuff as soon as we finished. Actually, as soon as we put out Skin Suit, we were kind of ready to record. We had enough material for a new record. So we went, it came out, and then a few months later we were recording this one. And then because of the pandemic, shit got stalled, like with vinyl delays and stuff like that.
When it comes to the songwriting, is there like a preconceived idea of what you want it to sound like, or is there a lot of like experimentation involved in your songwriting process?
There's never like what I want it to sound like, although I feel like maybe I should try doing that. Maybe I'll like it better if I find something and say I want it to sound like that. But no, I try to just, I don't know, it's usually just me sitting by myself, like by a fire. I like to write by a fire, or just coming up with something. Yeah.
Is there ever a time where maybe a lyrical idea could help influence the direction of the sound as well?
Yeah, like I walk around with a little notebook all the time, and I'll get an idea. I always write down little ideas like on a daily basis, and then when I'm sitting down, if they're like meant to come, I usually find them, or sometimes I'll go through it to find like a line I like or something. So, or sometimes a full song when I'm walking I'll just get it. So then I have to record it.
Is it fair to say that inspiration strikes at the most inconvenient times sometimes?
I guess I never find it inconvenient. I'm happy to like leave a dinner and say I have to go to my car and record something really quick. So to me, it feels lucky if I get an idea that I like, so it's never inconvenient.
Did this at all have a similar energy that you put into songwriting, or did you consider playing live and songwriting two completely separate arts altogether?
I don't know. I was in a really bad mood before we played today. I was like crying, and I feel better now. So I feel like that's what this record kind of is. It's like just showing up for it, even if you don't want to do it, and then you kind of like work through it, and then you feel better when it's over, type of thing.
Yeah.
But it felt we'd never played live a few of the songs. It's also really hard to tell because I never know if the song works or doesn't work, or if it's the crowd, because the crowds are so different. Like when we're in Europe, we can play anything and people just freak the fuck out. But in the States, it depends on each city. It just depends. So I don't know if the songs worked or not. I think some of them did, the new ones, but some of them we need some time.
And the final question I wanted to ask you is, being that you've also been involved a lot in acting and film, is that at all maybe a similar art in terms of creativity that you do with music? Do you express yourself in a certain manner in the Bobby Lees as you've done behind a camera in a way?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I bring the same kind of. I try to show up and give all of myself to something, no matter what it is. Like if it's a role and I'm supposed to be in love with someone, I journal, I try to trick myself into, like I totally immerse myself. And I do the same with the band. Like the songs I never feel like I'm faking it. Actually, that's not true. Once in a while, I'm guilty of that, but it doesn't feel good when I do that. I don't know. I've been getting asked that a lot recently, like the difference, and I'm not sure. I have like really bad confidence issues as far as knowing if I'm good at something or not. So for some reason, I get more validation with the band, so I feel like maybe I'm better at doing this than acting. I have no idea.
I thought maybe because there's a performance aspect to it, it ties it together. But when I listened to Bellevue, when I saw you live, it was so true. I could tell that you're expressing yourself. I thought maybe the big difference is that when you're playing a role, you are portraying another character or
someone
like
else. That's fun because you get out of your head.
Yeah.
And you get to pretend to be somebody else.
Fair enough. I guess music, you have to confront yourself a lot more.
I think so, but maybe I need to come up with a character for music, and then like Alice Cooper,
That would be great.
Because I heard he's just, hanging out golfing when he's not Alice Cooper. So, yeah, I need to come up with some kind of thing.
That's him in the multiverse.
Yeah.
But before we go, I want to thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there just anything else with the Bobby Lees that you'd like to promote for the release of Bellevue in terms of more live shows?
Yeah, if anyone's in New York, we've got some record release shows coming up there. We're doing one in Brooklyn, October 25th at Baby's All Right. October 26th, we're doing an in-store at Rough Trade, which is a cool record shop.
Yep.
And then we have a hometown show in Woodstock, October 28th. After that, we're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Canes Ballroom will be there. And that's it as of now. I think next year's starting to come together. I think we're going back to Europe. And I don't know what else.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing a lot more. Well, thank you so much.
Are you here in California?
No, I'm in heavy New York. We're in New York City.
Shit.
I'm walking distance from where the Rough Trade show is going to be.
Oh, cool.
So
maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you so much, everybody.
Sweet.
We are here with the Bobby Lees. Check out Bellevue if you haven't already. We'll see you next time on Heavy New York.
Bye.